Hello, everyone. Can you guys hear me now? I just realized that I've been sailing and talking to myself, but I don't think I'd hit the right button, and so I don't think we were live yet. If you can hear me, let me know in the chat. Okay, looks like we are live now. I was having some technical difficulties, but looks like we are back on, because now I see Jones in the chat. Hello, Jones. Hello, 3BLD. Jones says, oh, hey, I remember getting that sale. Yes, the trauma of getting that sale. Thank you guys for sticking through that last stream. I hope this one will be a little bit more exciting. 3BLD says, hello, Kokiri Theory. How was the break? It was good. I was traveling a lot last week, so it was kind of tiring, but a fun time. How are you guys doing? Let's see, have I missed? Oh my gosh, here. I got distracted while I was figuring out my technical difficulties and I totally sailed past where we were supposed to go. I was really just talking to myself for 5 minutes. And I hadn't hit the go live button. It's fine. We've all been there, yep. One of those days. 3BLD says, good, and here's a question, Kokiri, why is the Saria mod not working for me? It's a good question. It depends what you're using it on, I would say. Jones says, one time I had my mic off for 30 minutes. That's impressive. It's just a quiet stream. Okay, where are we now? Okay, we're getting closer. There it is. Great Fish Isle. BLD says, I've never actually done a stream before. But you have your own channel, right? Where you've been doing Mario Kart? Do you just post videos after the fact?
Alright.
Okay. King of Red Lion says, look, Kokiri, do you see it? What has happened to this place? What is the meaning of this? The island, it is... We're too late. That was my Discord. I just silenced it. I knew we had precious little time, but I never suspected how little. A great water spirit named Jabun once lived here, but no sign of him remains. Oh there, Kokiri! Oh, it's our mailman friend. So you're here. I've been looking for you. Are you by chance seeking the great spirit Jabun? I'm sorry to report to you that Jabun can no longer be found here. Just look at how this place has been torn to pieces. I suppose this, too, is the work of the Shadow in the Forsaken Fortress. But fear not, Jabun was able to flee this island before it was attacked. He is in a safer abode now. Would you like to guess where that abode may be? On the island where you were born, on Outset. What What a coincidence. That was a crazy face. Yet, even if you were to go to Outset now, you would not be able to see Jabun. The cave where he hides is sealed with a mighty stone slab that repels all who try to pass it. Why, not even the pirates with their mighty ship could get in. I must apologize, Kokiri. I thought if anyone would know of your whereabouts, it would be the pirates. I told them this tale without so much as a thought for the consequences. I don't know what they hoped to get, but they immediately set sail for Outset Island and tried to break into the cave. It's lucky they could not gain entrance. I've heard that they were last spotted on Windfall Island, but doing what? I do not know. If you wish to see Jabun, I think you'd better search for the pirates on Windfall Island. What an eerie isle this is. Everywhere else boasts clear skies and calm seas, but this place suffers under dark clouds and rain. Baloo must have been right when he asked me to bring word of Jabun to you. He called this island cursed. Hi, Soul. How's it going? I'm doing well. I would counsel against staying here longer than you have to. But that is your decision. I've told you of Jabun, so my task is complete. Alright. Well, I think we can come back to Great Fish on another time, because I think you need... I can't remember what tools to explore it more. Okay, so Jabun has survived. The sea spirit has lived through the trials of many long years. He must have caught wind of Ganon's attack beforehand. If we're to believe the words of the Rito postmen, then the pirate knows something about the cave where Jabun hides. Why don't we get to Windfall and search for him there? Alright. Let's head to Windfall. Oops. Which direction are we going? Okay, it's not that far. Speaking of faces, how did you get Sorry to make that one face in the meme you made for all the people who stayed for the 1 hour of the adventure? It's kind of funny. That's just like the idle animation. If you leave Link or Saria alone long enough, they'll just start stretching and making the goofiest faces. So that actually happened on the stream when I was just standing there decompressing. Soul says, I'm well. I think you need the hook shot to better explore Great Fish Isle. Yes, that's what I was thinking of. So I figured, save that for another day. I think I'm going to save most of the side quests for another day. Today I'm just going to focus on getting the pearl, and then activating the Tower of the Gods, going inside there, and we'll see what happens. I actually paid to see this. Hi, welcome. He says, greetings, I found your channel from Zeltic's compilation. Your take was probably the most unique. I too want returning companions, and I'm glad to hear new voices. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I was really honored to be part of that video. Like, you guys, I think I had learned about it on the last stream, and I had to be quiet about it because I didn't want to ruin the surprise, but yeah, when Zeltic reached out and asked me to be in his video, I couldn't believe it. That was pretty cool. And I liked listening to the whole thing because I was a little worried about being repetitive, and I think it was kind of interesting to see that there's a lot of common threads with people, like kind of combining the linear and the open world in the next game. But everyone actually kind of had a unique take of their own, and it was really interesting to listen to all that. Did I overshoot it again? I did. Here we go. Getting a little too chatty, and I keep missing my targets when I'm sailing. This fast sail's too fast, I think. Okay. Ooh, ouch. Hit by a shark. Okay. Oh, I got a cutscene. It's just as the postman told us. The pirate ship has stopped here to avoid drawing the attention of the townsfolk. I know not what they're researching, but if they're hoping to get their hands on Jabun's sacred gem, I doubt they would tell you anything directly if you were to ask them. Kokiri, I think you should find out what the pirates are up to, without them finding out about you. Okay. Joan says, I feel like getting reached out to by Zeltic is second only to getting reached out to by Anuma or Miyamoto. Yeah, it was pretty awesome, and I mean, there were a lot of really cool people on that video too, who I definitely respected a lot. So, yeah, it was a really fun time. It was neat to be included. Okay, so I think I know how this goes. We're going in the back. I see. All that hard work to get it and it's too fast. Can you switch back to the regular sale whenever you want? This is true. I was just kidding. I want to have her playable for the lore of her time travel shenanigans and to see the magical powers of all the goddess-like properties. Oh, you talking about the playable Zelda? Yeah, I agree. That'll be my next video that I'm working on, and it's actually going to be a little bit longer than I thought it was because I reached out to, you guys might have seen my post, to the community asking about what people are interested in with playable Zelda. And I got a lot more responses than I was expecting, and I definitely want to include as many as I can in the video, which is going to make it a little bit longer, but it's a topic I obviously care a lot about, so I want to make it a good one. Alright, now let's spy on some pirates. Look, don't be mad at us. It's not our fault that we absolutely gotta have bombs to get the treasure we're after. How about you just think of it as payback for that nasty little monopoly you've been running here, yeah?
So I bet you're thinking it was foolhardy to ask pirates to pay such an outrageous price, huh? Yep, bet you are.
I actually don't know who's talking right now. You know, Gonzo, I still can't get over that bit of fast talking you pulled to get that information out of the postman. Huh? Oh, yeah, that was smooth.
I tell you, the moment I set eyes on that Kokiri, I knew he was just hiding something back at Outset, yeah? So when I saw that postman, I just pretended like I was all worried about the kid and stuff.
Oh, this is back to Gonzo. When I pretended I pretended I was all worried about the kid and stuff, and presto, he spills the beans.
Good work, Gonzo, really, just top notch. It's funny though, I'm thinking this is maybe the first time you've shown such wit, such cunning. You know, with your cunning and Miss Tetra smarts, if you two got married and had a kid, that kid would be the greatest pirate to ever sail the seas. Yup, the greatest.
You idiot, keep your mouth shut, yeah? Don't be so stupid. Yeah, the mod did miss a pronoun there. That's okay. It's been pretty thorough. Miss Tetra, you were listening to this nitwit? Can't you dog him some pay or something? Quit goofing off, both of you. Keep your childish jokes to yourselves and get those bombs back to the ship. The second you're done loading them up, we're setting sail for Outset Island. What? We have to sail immediately? But it's been so long since we were onshore. We need to fill our bellies with some good eating, yeah? How about we grab grub tonight and shove off tomorrow morning instead? I mean, I'm fine either way, of course. Whatever you say is fine, miss, is what I mean to say. It's just that the boys were so excited to come to town, yeah? And I can't help but think it'd be awful hard on them to leave so soon without a proper layover. So, what say we sail tomorrow, yeah? What do you say, miss? The treasure isn't going anywhere. You're with me, right, boys? Who's in for a night of fun? You're all fools. Do you know that? You saw that demolished island. You saw the senseless destruction. We have to hurry on to Outset, or the same thing could happen here. There. That guy's like New Yorker Shaggy. Yeah?
Huh? Not to be disrespectful, but by the sound of things, you're worried about that. You're worried more about that island than the treasure, miss.
Don't be ridiculous. I want, you know, the treasure. I think she saw us, guys. All right, fine. Have it your way. We can leave town tomorrow, you big babies. But we're setting sail at first light, so no sleeping in. Understood? Aye, aye. Saria is the treasure, yeah. Say there, brother. What was tonight's password again? Mako, are you serious? You forgot already? You're so useless. Today's password is treasure, yeah? Remember? You know that Nico won't let you win if you don't say it exactly right, and he's real picky about it, so I'll say it once more. Today's password is treasure, yeah? Got it, chat? Treasure, eh? They're really not gonna let you forget that one. Alrighty. So while the pirates are off having fun, should I help this guy? Oh, I can't even talk to him. Why does the bomb shop owner look like Mickey Mouse? He really does. Interesting. Can I steal his bombs? I don't think so. What was the password again? You forgot already? It was treasure, for anyone keeping track. Okay. Better check the mail. Good evening. Letters for Kokiri? We have one letter. Here's your letter. If you wish to be a true swordswoman, find some knight's crests and return to me, Orca. Is that why Nintendo got sued? That's why he's tied up, not for high bomb prices, but for an unlicensed imitation of copyright Disney characters. When I was a child, I felt bad for the bomb shop owner, but now I feel kind of bad for him. Oh, didn't feel bad for him as a child, but now I feel kind of bad for him. I didn't know that Nintendo got sued for this game by Disney. That's new information to me. Alright, where is the pirate? Oh, of course, they're parked right here. So I'm gonna jump onto their ship, steal their stuff. What do pirates love more than the sea? What? I didn't enter anything. That was weird. Oh. I guess because it's connected to my computer? Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, that's weird. Well, I clicked on it. I got the password right. It was treasure. Some weird UI happening there. Yes, I am emulating. Don't tell Nintendo. Alright, so now we finally get a look at Tetra's room, since no one's guarding it, so we can see the good stuff she's got in here. This is apparently supposed to be her mom, who was the captain of the pirates before. Would love to see a spin-off game with her. That'd be pretty cool. If you're not looking at the TV while inputting, Nico will be furious. Kokiri Theory on an official Nintendo PC. Yep. Nothing suspicious here. And we got some images from the legend at the beginning. They replaced this with a little image of Saria. Very interesting. Very official. And we've got the Triforce. I wonder if Tetra's mother's name was Trinity. That would be a good name for her. Trinity the pirate. Alright. And we're back with our boy, Nico. I'm not a pro at installing mods. I actually had some help with this. I would recommend going to Game Banana and going into the questions and answers section. That's how I was able to install it. But, yeah, I'm definitely not a pro. Never mind what I thought. You're alive.
Oh, I get it now. You came back because you missed me so much. I had no idea you wanted to be my swappy so badly. I see, I see. Well, after you left, I went back to being bottom rung of the ladder, which is why I'm stuck here while everyone else is in town and having fun and eating and stuff. But I guess being so worshipped by my swabby ought to cheer me up. Alright, why don't we set you on to your next test, huh? This one's harder than the last. Good luck. You'll need it, swabby. You can see there's lanterns hanging throughout the room, right? Well, last time when you pressed the switch, platforms rose up for you to jump onto, right? Well, this time there aren't any, which means you have to jump from one rope to the next rope. Pretty tough. And that's not all. This time I've got a gate on this door too. The switch opens the gate, but it'll close if you don't get here before time runs out. Run out of time and you have to try again, little swabby.
I'm worried about this. It shouldn't be that hard, but I feel like I'm gonna mess up. Alright. Let's give it a go. Okay. Oops. I like that he made this without knowing you were coming. Yeah, that's... I guess he doesn't have a lot to do other than cleaning underwear, so he just spends his time setting up traps for anyone else who might come on the ship. A lot of free time, yep. Okay. Oh, okay. I guess this is, huh? No. It's fine. I should just stop rushing. Okay. No! This is gonna be the most embarrassing part of this stream, I think. Platforming is not my forte. Soul says, I think it's possible to go from the second lantern to the fourth with a big swing. I think that is true. However, given my lack of technique so far, we shall see how it goes. Ugh! Where's the questions and answers? I think there's... on the mod page? Maybe in, like, comments or something? Okay. Come on. Gotta get it. You know what? Maybe I will try and go for that big swing. Because, like, the fewer ropes, the better. Probably. This is thrilling stuff, I know, but hopefully it's more entertaining at least than the auction. Okay. I'm gonna focus on this. Oop, don't go swinging. We're gonna go as big of a swing as we can. Alright. Not big enough. Where your failure is very entertaining. Thank you. I aim to please. That's why I messed up that time, for entertainment's sake. For sure. Okay. Remember again when I said I wanted to keep the stream short? I hope the rest of the stream goes better than this. We will see. Alright, I'm gonna try it the old-fashioned way. Oh, not the one you just aimed for, the one that oh, yeah, probably. Let's go. Okay. Skipped one. At least the clock hasn't started ticking on me. That is when I'm gonna lose it, I think. I don't do great under pressure. Okay. Wow. This is going smoothly. I just better not miss that last jump. It's gonna be fine. Woo! Okay, did you put it in a folder inside graphics packs folder? To be honest, I did this a long time ago, so I really can't remember, but there's definitely like forums and stuff with people who are better at doing modding stuff than I am. Okay, what? You've got to be, you did it already. You're incredible. This isn't good. I've never even passed this test. How could you do it so quickly and make it look so easy? So easy, you guys. And if I give this to her, everyone will know for sure. Oh, I'll be so busted. Okay. You're the best swappy of all time, so I guess I'll just give you the bombs. Go on, take them. Hi, Baltazar. How's it going? Just don't tell anyone, okay? I'm serious. Really serious. Okay? Okay? Nico is really bad at protecting the treasure. You got bombs! You can carry up to 30. It's a pretty good starting amount of bombs. Pull one out and then press A to throw it, or ZR to set it on your feet. Alright. That's mighty courageous of you, trying to steal treasure from pirates. I suppose I should be shocked, but I'm more amazed that you managed to survive after being tossed out of that tower. From the look on your face, I have to guess you haven't saved your sister yet, huh? You don't give things much thought, do you? You just rush in, never thinking about how badly things could go for you. Like just now, the only reason you got what you did is because we left a simple-minded little rat like Nico behind to look after things. Yikes! He looks pissed. No one else would have parted with our treasure so easily, I assure you. And just how do you intend to use those bombs anyway? Don't tell me you're going after Jabun's treasure too. Right now, Jabun is hiding in a cave at the back of the island you were born on. But the entrance is blocked by a giant stone doorway. You can't get in without breaking down the door. We were going to relax in town and eat our fill of whatever this town has to offer, but we'll be leaving for Outset first thing in the morning. If you manage to find Jabun tonight, then I guess you win. But if you take too long, we'll come sailing right by you tomorrow morning. And believe me, you didn't get all of our bombs. You better be quick, kid. Alright. Wow, awesome, you have a stone just like the one Miss Tetra has. Hey, how do you use that thing? Can you talk to Miss Tetra through that? Man, you're so lucky. That's all you have to say about getting caught? If you give me that stone, I'll be your swabby. I swear I will. Come on, please. Please give me that stone. Please, I'm begging here. Poor Nico. Alright. I love the explosion graphics in this game, especially when the bomb goes under the water. Yeah, I agree. Okay. And we're off. That was fairly painless, right? Little do they know it'll never be morning and will always be raining. Yeah, I mean, that dialogue worked on me as a kid. I was very concerned about getting to the island in time. But it's not actually an issue. Very convenient for me. Oh, we got more mail. Good evening. Letters for Kokiri. We have one letter. Here's your letter. I love the noise that the mailbox makes. Man, Nico is thirsty. Must have been downhill since leaving the Velvet Underground. Hello, actual Vanivator. Welcome. Okay, it's time for a semi-annual Big Chance extravaganza. We have a new product that's burst onto the scene. Bombs. We should get dancing mailboxes in real life. This is true. And Ganon's curses are always very considerate of the needs of the hero. Yeah, that's really helpful of him. Okay, now we have Beetle's charts, and we can know where to find Beetle, which is great. Oops. Alright. Well done. Our preparations are complete. If what the girl says is true, the pirates won't be leaving until morning. You must meet with Jabun and get the pearl from him before they arrive. Let us delay no longer, Kokiri. I love that as soon as you steal the bombs, Beetle has them available, yeah. Sounds like the mailbox is being clocked. Hi Jante, how's it going? We need gossip stones coming out. Ready for that Nintendo Switch 2? I am very excited. Is anyone else in the chat gonna be getting Nintendo Switch 2? Or looking forward to anything from it in particular? I'm gonna avoid the cyclone for now. And I'm going this way. It's so hard to navigate when you don't have map markers. I've been spoiled from Breath of the Wild. Oh no, perpetual rainy night. It's actually a good thing in this case. Oops, here I go again. This is what I get for trying to read the chat and navigate at the same time. getting it at launch, but hoping to have enough saved by the time Imprisoning War comes out. Yeah, that's my main hope for it. Really want it, just don't think it's worth $500. Yeah, I also was conflicted about it. It does seem pretty expensive. And it seems more like something that it's like a household console versus like an individual console like the old Switch was. Joan says my wife and I are getting one, pre-ordered it from Walmart. That's great. All about that DK game. And I'll be interested to see how that game comes out. I'm actually pretty excited to go back to Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom and see some of those voice notes. I'm hoping that there's gonna be a little lore there. And some of those other features that they teased. I'm always down to have another excuse to play those games again. Okay. Wow, I just can't get used to the fast sail. We just crossed the ocean so quickly. Made all that fun auction time worth it. Is Nintendo the same company that had the game bundle with Duck Hunt, the gun, and Mario Bros, and the controllers for $500? I'm not familiar with that bundle. Hashtag bring back Saria. I agree. Can we get that trending? I know I've got a video about playable Zelda coming out, but we should really be talking about playable Saria. Let's be real. Okay. I just warped onto the dock. Have you noticed, Kokiri? Morning hasn't broken since we arrived at Great Fish Isle, the land that was so ravaged by monsters. It's as if time itself is frozen. Perhaps this is the curse that Valoo spoke of? Whatever the reason, if this night does not end, then we need not worry about the pirates overtaking us. In fact, it might not be a bad idea for you to visit your hometown and family again after such a long time away. We can speak with Jabun after you do. Gotta go save Grandma! They did master Koga dirty by not giving him voice lines in the base game of Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, I'm expecting we'll hear some of his voice lines, given all of the, what was I saying? All of the, oh, like all of the Yiga bases. Oh my gosh, thank you, Joy, or Lunai, for us. This is my first ever super chat. Thank you so much. I feel so fancy, like a real YouTuber now. Did you use that fairy to not save your only mother figure? I didn't use the fairy. I brought it. I brought it all the way across the ocean just for Grandma. Gotta get that soup.
Oh, Kokiri, is that you, Kokiri? Grandma's always happy to see your bright, shining face. So sweet. Kokiri, my dear sweet Kokiri. You're safe. That's wonderful. Just wonderful. Did you do this? Did you heal me? Oh, you're such a sweet child.
Why does Saria look like that in that picture behind Grandma? That was the costume at the beginning of the game, before we get the green outfit.
Oh, that's right. You and your sister Errol are trying so hard to be strong, and I've just been sitting here moaning and worrying. I'm your grandmother. I'm the one who should be taking care of you. I'm so sorry, Kokiri. I haven't even considered what you must be going through. I'm a terrible grandma. Kokiri, this is all I have to give you right now. You can keep it in your empty bottle.
Yay, soup! Yay, Grandma, you're all right. Okay, get cracking with soup. Brutal. She was still cooking soup even when she was catatonic. Pretty impressive. Joy says, I only recently found your channel and saw you were live. Well, thank you so much for joining. Your kind old grandmother filled your bottle so full that there's 2 helpings inside. Isn't she the sweetest?
You and your sister love this soup, don't you? If you run out, I can make it for you anytime you like. Grandma's going to try to be strong, so you try to be strong too. But don't do anything reckless, alright?
Okay. Okay, just about to bomb the back half of the island.
My dear, sweet Kokiri. Whenever you have an empty bottle, bring it straight to Grandma.
This is one of the saddest parts of Zelda. Yeah. It's sad until you help her out. I had an ex who hated Grandma. Should have seen that as a red flag. That is a huge red flag, and it should definitely be a screener for any romantic partners. See how they feel about the Grandma in Wind Waker. I think. Because what kind of monster couldn't love sweet Grandma who just wants to make you soup? Okay. Let's go be reckless. And bomb. Oh, I forgot to give the Pictobox guy my Firefly. Oh well. We'll get him when we go back to Windfall, which will happen eventually. Are you ready? If that's the case, then we must search for the cave on the backside of Outset where Jabun is said to hide. Do you think Valoo was alright after you did the glitch and the boss was pulling his tail? I think he was alright, because he helped the... He got the mailman to tell me where to go. TBHP is underrated, we just need her back as a full companion, not just a cameo. I agree. I would love that. Although she's so specific to that game. A very formative moment. Pristine voice acting, okay, thank you. I got old grandmotherly voice down for some reason. That's my niche. I do need to remember that I don't have an unlimited supply of bombs. Which I feel like I was just treating it as unlimited. 30 is pretty good. I think I can get the job done in 30. Yeah, that explosion pattern is really pretty. I think Soul, you pointed that out. Alright, one more go round. Should be able to hit it. I feel like the Peachies... I feel like 5 chimes in the Master Sword and Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom are priming us for her to make a return appearance, and I'm here for it. I'd be here for that too. She's a fun character. That glitch you did, I'd usually only get without pausing. So are you a bot, Kokiri Theory? If I'm a bot, I'm a pretty bad bot because I'm not actually very good at this game. And yeah, the swift sail is amazing. It's so fast. It makes the game so much easier. Alright, we have another cutscene with some ancient Hylian. Well met indeed, Jabun. I am pleased to see that you are safe. Yes, it seems that Ganon has returned. There can be no other explanation. Unfortunately, that is not so. The one I have brought with me has no connection to the legendary one. And yet, I sense great promise in the courage that this one possesses. I don't know why I'm going with Blue's Clues here. Or every adult in the Peanuts cartoon, yes. I do. It's the only way. Please lurk away, Banivator. Woohoo! You got Nehru's Pearl. The water spirit Jabun was kind enough to give you this jewel, a treasure of one of the goddesses. I really wish we could come back and visit Jabun and talk with him after, but I'm pretty sure this is his only scene. So, that foul rain and endless night were indeed elements of a curse brought onto us by Ganon. He must intend to cast this this land into pure darkness for all time. Bow, 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 bow. I believe I have. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow. Chante says, who else found Kokiri Theory's channel through Zeltic's most recent video? So, Jante and Joy. Do you prefer Joy or Lune? Or how? I'm not sure how to say that. Just found through Zeltic's recent vid. Glad to be here. I'm glad to have you guys, and I'm really glad it was so awesome to be featured in that video and to have a bunch of folks discover the channel through that. I'm really glad you guys are here. Ganon's curse has been broken by the power of the pearl that Jabun gave us, so morning should come soon. I don't understand how that works. But whatever. It's well that we've gathered all the pearls. Zonai Cinnabons, welcome! Was lucky enough that I found this channel just because I was searching Kokiri on YouTube. That's great to know. You say it perfectly, either is fine with me. Most find Joy easier to say. Alright, great. I've marked the places where you must set the pearls on your seat chart. Once you've placed each of the pearls in its proper location, the proving grounds for your courage will become apparent. Clearly, the search for Jabun has shown that Ganon has begun to make efforts to block our path forward. It is certain that the perils ahead will be greater than any of you've faced thus far. You should finish any business you have here on Outset Island right now so that you shall have no regrets later. I think all I want to do is see the Great Fairy. I think I can do that now. Whoop. A little too fast. Yo. Woo. It's hard to make turns. Oh, not these guys. Outset's Money Fairy, yeah. And this is our first Great Fairy of the game so far. Are there sound bites that come with Saria? Not that I know. Oh, I forgot that of course, the bridge is out. Oh, it's this guy. Oh, so close. If only I could fly to the top of that hill. If only. Beneath that rock head, the triumph... Oh, I nearly spoke aloud without thinking. It's a secret. Heart. Yes, quite a secret. I don't think there's any specific Saria sound bites, but I've heard some people will pair like a Linkle sound pack with this. But I just love Toon Link too much to change it. Did I get that right? Yes. Not the Triumph Forks. Do I have enough magic to get there? We will see. I think I do. If not... Back into the water. Oh my god, the pig's gotten huge. We're also gonna have to visit with the pig. Do you need the bracelets for the fairy? I think it's just bombable. I think I can just bomb the rock that she's under. Oh, now it's totally infested. Ew! I don't really feel like fighting you right now. Eek! Yeah, this is definitely a bombable rock. Eek. Okay. Ah! Oh, I love these great fairies. Their space is so beautiful. I love shells. It's so perfect for the game. Yahaha, Lily! Welcome to the chat. Good to see you. The little Korek has appeared. Let's see, what voice should I do for the fairies? Young waker of the winds, allow me to aid you in your quest. They're so spooky, but cool. We can now carry more rupees, alright. The fairies in this fountain shall ease your weariness. When you grow fatigued from battles, come here to be refreshed. Alrighty. Is this the only way out? I think it might be. Whoa. I'm just gonna run away. Can't catch me. Nope. Not today. Nintendo, hire Kokiri for the voice acting next Zelda game. Yeah, I'll just, you know. I got the fairies, I got the grandmas, I got the pirates. Don't worry. You'll save a huge on your voice acting budget. Wow. Look at this absolute chonk. Incredible. That was a pretty funny face. Too big. Can I even talk to these guys, or are they sleeping? Hey! Oh my gosh, this guy looks so tired. He has too many kids and too many pigs to take care of. Kokiri, you made it back. Nasty things have been happening here at night since you left that boat. You better come home. Head home early today. Don't come out to play till long after the sun has risen tomorrow. Ominous. I'm so glad you're safe, Kokiri! We've all been so worried. The boys will be so surprised to hear you've returned. Just as soon as they wake up, that is. Gross. Ew, look, he even has the booger when he's sleeping. Are they supposed to be twins? I just realized that they look so similar. And are the same size. You can use that pig for a heart pig? A heart piece? Yeah. Not until later though, I think I need the gauntlets to be strong enough to lift that piggy up. Oh yeah, there are enemies now. I kind of want to fight these guys since we learned how expensive chew jelly is last time. Why is this guy Come on. I wonder if the red ones taste like cinnamon. Is that how you make the Zonai Cinnabuns? With red chew jelly cinnamon? Okay, where am I going? Oh yeah, I gotta go to the little triangle islands. The green ones are sour apple. This is true. And what favorite flavor are the electric ones? Mango? Are the electric ones yellow, or did I just make that up in my head? Did anyone eat my Octo brother Terry yet? Not that I know of. Did you know that the noise choo-choos make is a sped up and reversed recording of two men arguing? I did not know that, but that is such a fun fact. And it totally, you can totally imagine that now. Okay. Oops. Definitely mango for the electric ones, and blue would of course have to be blue raspberries. I agree. These islands are so small that I have to keep checking to make sure I'm on track. The yellows are electrical. They either give red or green jelly. That's too bad. That's a little boring. Man, that fish gets some serious air. Does anyone know what these enemies are called? They're so strange. Alright, I'm trying to help out. I love these statue reveals. I love the design of the pearl holder ones and what they look like. Sea hats, that's right. Wandering traveler who seeks the guidepost of the goddesses, place the pearl you hold here. I think they're this game's version of pea hats, but we do have pea hats in the Forbidden Woods, like normal ones. So I guess we get both pea hats and sea hats. You place Nehru's pearl in the ancient statue's hands. 2 pearls remain. Oh right, they don't explode until the last one, I think. Okay. Okay. On to the next one. Are you about to get the daytime song? There we go. Ooh, Jante just made jambalaya. Delicious. I also love Cajun food. Ugh, I should have said it today way before. It's so much more fun to sail during the daytime. Anyone get 3 chances to get the swift sail and got outbided? You know I didn't. I had 1 chance and I had so much money at that point, I was not taking any chances. Soul had gumbo for lunch today. You guys got the Cajun lifestyle going. Delicious. One pearl remains. Oops. Yeah. Green beans, potatoes, mac and cheese, delicious. Microwave cauliflower pizza, also pretty good. I just peanut buttered some bread. What did I last eat? I had some bread. Bread and cheese. Earlier today I got tacos. There's a really good food truck in my neighborhood that has really good tacos. I know, that's not a lunch. That was like the snack after lunch. It's girl dinner. Okay. We're not gonna start the eat medley thing again. We're not eating medley. Hi Connor, welcome. How are you doing? Oop, almost went right into the cyclone. Oh, come on. This is what I get for trying to keep up with the chat.
Foolish creature who does not fear the gods, to the end of the sea with you. Let the wind of Cyclos' wrath blow you away.
I got no chance. I can't do anything. Maybe I'll get lucky and it'll warp me right next to the island I was going to. Well, not the best, not the worst. Kokiri, are you alright? It would seem that the wind god Cyclos bears some ill will towards humans. As you go forward, it would be wise not to get sucked up by any cyclones you see upon the seas. Ah, but if only we could find a way to harness the power of those cyclones, then it might be possible for us to travel across the ocean instantaneously. You do not yet have an item that can pierce distant targets. If you did, you might be able to obtain such a power. Keep that in mind. Okay, so the message that I was reading before I got sucked up into a cyclone was cheese toast, yes. And then I noticed that Zelda got to speak with Din, Neyrun, Furor, and Echoes of Wisdom, so like, is Link not worthy to speak with the goddesses? I don't know if he's not worthy, but she's got like goddess blood. She's, you know, she's kind of got the priestness. Link can't speak with the three goddesses because he cooks and eats fairies. Oof. True, I guess that might eliminate you from contention. Would it be worth it to leave the Tower of the Gods for the song? I'll probably just get it when I'm done with Tower of the Gods. Link just never needed to. Interesting. Here's our third pearl. This scene is super cool. While Zelda offers them fairy bottles, they're just happy to jump into it. Don't do it! The statues are so cute! I love their ponytails. The Triumph Forks! What a cool reveal. Giant Sheikah shrine thing. This is the second time in the game we get launched and smacked against a giant building. The secret of the Great Sea is Doritos. Demon King? Secret Stone? Still the funniest moment in all of Zelda. It's so good. It sounds like Ganon's tower is appearing. It is kind of an ominous theme song for sure. This tower, which the pearls of the gods have caused to appear, is a place that the gods of the ancient world prepared so that they might test the courage of men. Only one who is able to overcome the trials that await here will be acknowledged by the gods to be a true hero. Only then will that hero be permitted to wield the power to destroy the great evil. Kokiri, that which you must obtain now lies before you. You must believe in your own courage, which has led you to triumph over the many hardships you have faced, and you must triumph once again. Triumph Forks. You must rise above the trial of the gods. Yay. This is what I was talking about in Zeltic's video, where I was saying, like, the combination of open world and linear. Like, this, you could not access this dungeon earlier, but it was there. You know, it's just like certain story things that cause a dungeon to come up out of the ground to story block it, I think could be doable while still making the world super explorable. I don't know. Alright. Baltazar says, I don't like this tower. It's a little spooky, but I love the architecture inside. It's so cool. This mosaic is very neat. Alright. here's one of these mango flavored choo-choos we were talking about. Does this not work? Oh, too slow. Tears of the Kingdom is too open vertically, like you could never have Tower of the Gods and Tears of the Kingdom without something like a thunderstorm outside that would shoot you out of the sky if you tried to fly to the top. Yeah. Like, one example in Tears of the Kingdom I think they could have done is like the Lightning Temple. Technically you can do that one first, but it is locked under the sands until you team up with Riju. But it could have been cool if they didn't do that. Like if you got an item in the Wind Temple that you needed to access, could have been something neat with that. But I'm definitely not a Tears of the Kingdom hater at all. Lightning Temple lets you ascend to get to the boss arena early. I don't think you can fight the boss, but you can get in there at any time. Yeah, that's true. I definitely cheese my way through a lot of the Lightning Temple, I fear. Oops. Okay. Let's see if I can time this right. Nope. Did I do it? No. Do I just drag this over? No. The fact that they're so dedicated to the open world style has me worried for the franchise's future because I'm already burning out on the Breath of the Wild style. Yeah, that's totally fair. Oops! No, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to drop it. Nothing. What? That didn't work? That stinks. I kind of think that there's nothing that important in there. I think this is probably the most important square of this room. Dungeon map! Yay! Okay, what does the dungeon map say? Oh, there might be a little... Drag the box even closer. Oh no, there's 3 of them! I could do that, or I could just stand right next to it, on top of the box. Better be something good. I just don't want to waste all my bombs on it. Ah! Please leave me alone! Ah! You know what? There we go with the green jelly. And a red jelly. Oh, but Malik. Oh, he got me. I just wanted the jelly. Now let's grab you. That was the worst thing I've ever done. You know what? I've had enough with this room. I don't even care what's in there. Great. Moving on. Okay, where can I go next? Ah, no, I want to get out. It still does nothing for me in here. I don't trust these guys to not come to life. I feel like it's so creepy when they do. The Zelda team have lots of pride in their work. I know Tears of the Kingdom not winning Game of the Year is a sign to lock in and make another 3D Zelda revolutionary title. Yeah, I agree. Huh, turns out cream of potato makes a pretty decent— oops, no, that's not what I want to do, it's wasting all my bombs! Cream of potato makes a pretty decent milk substitute for mashed potatoes. Yeah, that tracks. That certainly tracks. Oh. Okay, I remember what I'm supposed to do here. I bet it's just extra creamy, extra potato-y. Probably pretty good. I love mashed potatoes. Okay, so I think I'm just supposed to wrap this here. Make this beautiful rainbow bridge. Also did like Tears of the Kingdom, but I can see the critics and haters' point of view. Me too. How did you make the Saria picture you have as your profile picture? I drew that on my iPad. I feel like I want to wait for this water here. Hate on me all you want. I dislike mashed potatoes. What's wrong with mashed potatoes? Zonai Cinnabon says, I really wish we could have gotten some more Zonai and Sage's lore and Sheikah while we're at it. I agree. That was, you know, my main thing. Which I was hoping for DLC or something to explain it, but I feel like that's what we're gonna get with Age of Imprisonment. I'm gonna treat that like the DLC we never got, I guess, to get some of that lore that we're missing. Jonte says, Sages like Kokiri are very artsy. Thank you very much. Art is a lot easier to do on an iPad, I feel like. We do D2. You just haven't had my wife's grandmother's mashed potatoes. The grandmother-in-law. Elite mashed potato. Send some my way. Also, We2D2, I did not clock what a hilarious username that is, but until I read it out loud, that's great. Scalloped red potatoes baked in creamy cheese sauce, so great. That sounds delicious. You guys are making me hungry. People fight over those mashed potatoes at the holidays. We2D2, you need to go to a food therapist and seek some help. Oh no. We2D2 says, let's hope the next 3D Zelda doesn't overly rely on the technology of another ancient society. First of all, ancient societies are so fun. Second of all, I think you're just trying to deflect from the mashed potatoes conversation. Okay, I don't remember what, like, the strat is here. I know we want to walk across without getting the stick wet. What's that? Oh, it was the box. I feel like the little ones help to bridge the gap a little bit. It'd be good with not hunting down memories in the next Zelda too. Agree. You know how we do that? By making the one with the memories playable. This room's pretty annoying. I love mashed potatoes and potato au gratin. Delicious. Oops. Does one of the other games use R to grab? Because I feel like I keep defaulting to that. I mean, I love archaeology and ancient societies, but we need a new format for the next 3D Zelda. I agree. The baby box is cute. It is cute. Minish Cap. Minish Cap rocks. Oh, the 2D games. Yeah. Maybe that's why I'm doing it. I don't know. Minish Cat, my beloved. She's so good. Okay, what do we think? Can I like run across this without... Oh. I don't think this is good. I feel like I need to jump. And we can see... Like 2 baby boxes count. Can I put the baby box in between? To be like a little bridge of some sort. Okay, let's do... No, that's not gonna work. So... Using R to grab would fit this game perfectly. That was a pretty rough one. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay. That was so much easier than I expected. You just jump every other box. Okay. Oh, how funny of you. So you like jazz? Oh god. Oh no. A new 4 swords? That would be fun. Some kind of multiplayer thing would be interesting. Although I tend to play my Zelda games solo. I'd be open to it though. My hatred of the choo-choos continues in this stream. These bombable walls, very nice. Okay. What do we got here? The last multiplayer they did, Triforce Heroes, was well received. Yeah. Absolute banger. That's actually, I think, maybe the only Zelda game I've never played. But I haven't heard the best things. Give it the 4 swords, yeah, give it 4 swords mechanics so it's playable in single player unlike another multiplayer I know. Yeah. This is true. Oops. Run, 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 run. Ah! Too slow. I just hope the next 3D Zelda actually goes in a completely new direction rather than being reactionary. Twilight Princess being a correction for Wind Waker's art style. Breath of the Wild's open world countering Skyward's linearity. That's a good point. It should just be like a unique thing. Although, I do like both of those games. Triforce Heroes is solid if you have friends. I played it on release and it was even fun with randos, but man, if you try to play it solo, highly I help you. Oh. I unlocked this chest. What's in here? Running yourself into 4 IRL would be really fun. It would be really useful. I feel like I could get a lot more done. Like I could be doing the errands that I didn't do today. I didn't go grocery shopping, but if I had a clone, she could be doing that. Okay, I guess we'll go this way first. Oh my gosh, the choo-choos in this one. Ugh. Okay, let's take them on one of these bandages. Oh, or I could just swim away. Actually, I think I need to kill them, don't I? I think I do. should wear the cheerleader suit though. I gotta look at all the options. I feel like cheerleader suit's not gonna be my thing. To be clear, I love them all. I just feel like Miyamoto and Aonuma are just at their best when they let loose with novel gameplay and story concepts. I agree. And I feel like there's a lot of potential to just do something really fun and weird this time around. Zelda team gotta play Assassin's Creed Black Flag, especially the underwater traversal scenes. I've never played that, but I've heard good things. You piqued my interest. These pedestals are pretty interesting looking. I just love the aesthetic of this dungeon. Mango is pretty fun with the 4 links. Love the 4 Swords Adventures manga. I've never read it. My Zelda manga lore is pretty limited. I think I got the Minish Cap one when I was a kid. But top of my list is Twilight Princess, because I've heard that one's really good. But it sounds like 4 Swords also very good. Very interesting. Okay, so that door's open, but I still think I need to go through here. Right? Yeah. Oh, it's just a chest. Oh. Oh! Oh, I know what I need to do. Oops. What do I get? Just 1 rupee. Haven't read a bad Zelda manga. I haven't read many of them, but I've enjoyed all that I've read. I had my spouse read my Minish Cap manga, but she never did, and eventually got left on the floor and the pages were bent. No! I got the Twilight Princess one from my local library, but they only had the first one, which is very sad. I didn't think to check my library. That's a good idea. Because that's the one thing, it does seem like a bit of an investment. She keeps looking up here. But I don't have arrows yet, so I don't think there's anything I can do. But we'll clock that for later. I've read all of them but the last 2 Twilight Princess volumes. That's impressive. Do you own them all? 'Cause that's quite the collection. Twilight Princess is the best one, the Innovator says. Okay. We2D2 just finished a new video. Oh, We2D2, you make videos? That's awesome. I have to check out your channel. The school I work at has Pokemon and Kirby manga. I'm jealous of the kids these days. Yeah. They must have some cool teachers. Speaking of manga adaptations, has anyone read the Pokemon Adventures? I don't think I have. Are those from like a particular era of Pokemon? Or are they a current thing? Okay, let's not get blasted. Oh, right, okay. Yep, this guy again. Maybe I can... Oop. Can I take out the mice? Or the rats, rather? Sorry, little guy. But I don't want you to get me. Ow! They adapt each of the current generation's games. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna get fooled by these rats again. That rat just skydove. There's an $87 set of Twilight Princess manga on Amazon. It's kind of an investment. I wonder if we'll ever get Breath and Tears manga. Yeah, I bet we will. I'm honestly surprised that it hasn't happened yet. Okay, drop you. B2D2, think your content is really great and you'll go places. That's awesome! I want to check your channel out. I'll check it out right after this. But everyone should go check out their channel as well. Haven't gotten Skyward Sword yet either. It's been over 7 years since Breath of the Wild. That's true. Do we know the timeline of like when the other mangas come out in relation to when the games did? Like I know Twilight Princess, I feel like it just finished recently. All my videos are just clips of me playing Zelda taken from my Switch. I mean, to be honest, that's a lot of what my videos are. It's just me yapping on top of the clips of me playing. How will the Breath and Tear manga work with open world? Good question. I mean, there is still a story, you know? I think there's enough that they could pull from. Or they could go with, like, Zelda's adventures in the past. Could be kind of neat. I'm guessing I'm gonna need this on the other side. Come with me. No! Ooh, I barely made that one. Can I just... I thought that would squish him. They would have to fill in a lot of the in-betweens of the story. Yeah, but that could also be a good thing too. Okay. What does it say? Press ZR to call me and guide me to my place of truth. Is there like a trick here? Oh, I think I have to do it from up here, right? The lack of story in the game would open the door for more creativity. I think that's true. No, I guess I don't come up here. They could expand on the memories. What is it with Nintendo and the big hands and head bosses? That's a good question. Oh, do I throw you up here? Does he land up here if I throw him? No. Oh. These guys are so cute. I've not made a video in a while. I might have to film one tomorrow. That's awesome that there's so many fellow creators in the chat. Okay. Now, what do I do about... Do I throw you? Will he make the jump? Boop. Nope. Place of truth. Come on! Yeah, I love come on. Come on! I'm gonna try throwing him one more time. And I feel like there's probably something I'm missing here. Most likely... I also like his landing noises. He sounds a little bit hollow. Boop! Nope. Jones has 3 videos cooking, but life keeps getting in the way. I definitely feel that. I feel like you're supposed to come up here. Come up here with me. What am I missing? I go up here and guide him somehow? Can I jump with him? I might be able to just jump with him. Come on. Oops. Close call. Got to write my next video later today, record tomorrow, and edit Tuesday. That's awesome. And yes, I'm also curious, what does 3BLD stand for? I feel foolish. You could just jump. I don't know why I thought I had to throw him. Leave me alone, don't jump. Okay, I thought he was gonna follow me. Not cool. There he goes. Proud of my son. I'm curious if there's any symbolism behind the head shapes of these three totem guys. V2D2 says, I always do all the scripting and recording first, then get footage. Jones says, I don't even try to keep a schedule. Every time I do, a disaster happens. Yeah. I feel that. I just kind of make videos when I can. Oh. Great. Maybe the symbolism is that the devs thought it was funny. Yeah, that's always a possibility. Sometimes we speculate on things that are just have no meaning or just goofy. Stands for 3x3 blindfolded. It's a Rubik's Cube event competition. Oh. The video you uploaded today started in February. That's impressive. It's probably a good one though. Probably a lot of hard work went into that. What's the video about? We2D2. Okay, going this way now. Alright, let's take care of these fellas. Come over here. The other one go bye-bye? Or is he coming back? I think he's fallen into the pit. Video about Splatoon. I want everyone's answer. What's your favorite letter? Well, favorite letter K, second favorite letter T is my cop-out answer. What's your favorite letter, Banivator? Oops. H because it's the most fun to write in cursive. Favorite letters L for Link, Luigi, and Legend. That's a pretty solid one. I'm also pretty partial to the letter M. Also because it's pretty fun to write in cursive. Z, most likely to start a war. That's fair. Z is a pretty great letter. J because it was the last one added to the alphabet. Now that is a really interesting fun fact. I did not know that. I because it's easy and fun to write in cursive. Oh, okay, I'm gonna put you here. You stay here. I'm gonna go over there. And I hope get bow and arrow. I feel like this is where we get bow and arrow. Yes. A is hard to write lowercase in English, but it's my favorite in Hylian. Yeah, I didn't even consider the Hylian alphabet. Old Latin and Germanic languages used I for J sounds until they just created a whole new letter. Oh, that's interesting. I think it's just so strange that these guys are dogs underneath. I feel worse about fighting him now that I know he's a dog. Like a karate dog. I remember in fifth grade kids saying the Z in Dragon Ball Z stood for Z. And 2 years later, that's how Canadians and British pronounce the letter Z. I think that's weird. On this one, I think the Canadians and the British, they're off. And I say that as someone who's half Canadian. That just seems wrong. Like the Dark Nuts. I wish they had made Dark Nuts and Tears of the Kingdom. Me too. Mini boss thing is awesome. Yay, you got the bow! Should we see his big sword? Oop. Any of you seen Zeltic's theory on Dark Knight? I feel like I saw it a long time ago. But it's been a minute. Bye, Jonte. Thanks for coming. Oops. These are the papers, the details. Oops. Shoot these guys. Oop. Oop. Okay. Oh, do I have to? Oh, he's still there. Okay, good. I thought my little guy left. Do I have to get closer? Why doesn't this like me anymore? Does anyone else feel bad for shooting the eye? Yeah. A little bad. Oh great, now these guys are alive. I wonder why the command works on these guys and not those ones. What are they called again? Oh, I'm blanking on their name. Ah! I guess I can use a bow. That didn't work. It's because they're under the control of Ganondorf. I think they're actually maybe under the control of like the ancient gods or whatever, whoever said this one up. I feel like this area is out of Ganon's control. Well, although there are choo-choos, and I don't think that was something that the gods would have set up. Okay, I'm done with you. I don't feel like fighting him. I'm gonna have to I know I have to cut his back, but I just keep missing. Am I on mute? I don't think so. He theorized that they're not evil, they're actually highly ranked knights who've lost their masters. The royal family now takes solace in crime like rogue samurai. That's pretty cool. Oh, you can shoot the green eye. Oh. I thought you could only hit their back, but that's a bit easier. Now I have all these. I can get some more hearts, which is good. Didn't need any magic. Yeah, that's a classic Zeltic video, for sure. Okay, where am I going now? Probably to the illuminated door, which is helpful. Okay, you're not gonna come alive and hurt me, are you? There's a common theory among Zelda tubers that Twilight Princess's dark nuts were bred at Snow Peak Mansion from the Dark Hammers. Yeah, that's a super creepy theory. When I was a child, Cyclos or Tornadus always scared me. When I was sailing, I was so afraid of him. Yeah, he's pretty scary. Oh, you know what? I don't think that's what I was supposed to do. Do I have any keys? No, I don't. But I do have keys. Haha. Next topic. What's everyone's favorite type of popcorn? I mean, I love movie theater popcorn. I feel like that's pretty tough to beat for me. I can just shoot these guys up. Oops. Wrong button. Okay. Where am I going? Yeah. Oh, good. I love the sound that getting bombs and arrows makes in this game. Buttered popcorn with jalapeno powder and candy. Delicious. Did you know Zeltic is working on a remake of his most popular videos? I did not know that. Your most popular video? I'm excited to see it. That didn't do anything. Ah, probably because I have terrible aim. Stand still. I hate popcorn. It gets stuck in my teeth. Buttered and salted with shredded cheese. You guys are making me so hungry. First potatoes, now popcorn. And yes, it is. I feel like it's worth the guilt of getting stuck in your teeth, but you can just floss. Pretty savage. What's up, Innovator? I curse you with manual breathing. Thank you so much. And thank you for doing that while I'm on stream too. I'm gonna be so conscious of my breathing now. And you're now gonna be cursed with having to listen to it, so it's a double-edged sword. Oh, I didn't see that before. Has anyone here been to France? I went to France a long time ago, like when I was a kid. If I throw a bomb down there, will that be... Oh! Is it close enough? No. I guess I'll just go down and deliver the payload myself. Oh, and maybe it'll kill the keys while I'm at it. Never left the USA, then again I'm pretty young, so maybe someday. Yeah. That's one fun thing about being adult, is that you can travel more, I feel like. Curse you with manual blinking. Thank you for that too. My gosh. So special today. Why? We're just gonna stand further back, I guess. Okay. Oh. So evil. Yeah. Hi. Hello? Oh, I play here. Okay. Isn't blinking like half manual anyway? She's a faceless YouTuber. How can you blame her for manual blinking? These guys are pretty funny. When people say the phrase crashing out, this is what I picture. Have you considered getting a PNG tuber? Is that like the little character that you can have down in the corner? I haven't yet because I'm somewhat lazy. But something I could consider. I mean, I have a little logo already, so I could use that. Actually, she has a face. Yeah. This character is my face. That's the face. Yeah, since you can draw, it's really easy to do. Yeah, I guess it would be pretty easy to design. I just feel like you have to set up your streaming tools in a way that it runs well, which, as we know, because at the beginning of this stream I didn't hit go live for the first 5 minutes, so my streaming technology could use a little work. But we're getting there. We only need 2 states, talking and non-talking, via Dode to Mini, which is free. I'll look into it. Is that something you guys like to see? Oh, I think I know. Oops. I can't. Yeah. My spouse uses it for her streams, and you have different PNGs that you can do for different streams. Make sure your drawing is on a transparent background. What kinds of videos does your spouse do, Soul? Does she do gaming streams? We2D2 says I'm working on a drawing of Agent 4 for my next Splatoon video. Soul, you're inspiring these folks. That's awesome. I feel like I'm just supposed to fly over this. Oh, okay, I just jumped poorly last time. Now I should be able to do this. What do you mean? Maybe oh, okay, I just need to activate him first. That's why. Yeah, these beams are annoying. I agree. Okay. I also think the hypnotizing face is very funny. Innovator says just commented on one of your slightly older posts, by the way. Which one was it? Oh, our first Wizrobe! That's fun. Should I shoot him? Boop. I mazed! They make such weird noises too. First they sound like a siren and then... Do you have a Discord server for your community? I don't at this point, just because it's a pretty small channel. Oops. Oh, the one with the Zelda stained glass at Universal? Yeah. I definitely want to check that out. I would love them to expand their Nintendo world at Universal so that it has some Zelda representation. Why would there be a Wiz Robe in Tower of the Gods? It's a good question. I don't know. Okay, let's jump. Inkopolis or Castletown? Yeah, that would be fun. Call yourself a small channel. You only have 11 subs. I mean, everyone starts somewhere. If you guys think there's enough interest to start a Discord channel, I could consider doing that, but I just feel like I'm so irregular with my posts and streams that I'm probably not consistent enough to manage a Discord channel too, but you never know. I was really pumped to hit 2K this year. That was like a personal goal. And we did that, and then Zeltic gave me a shout out, and I just got like 400 more this week, so shout out to Zeltic. Think there's enough interest? Okay. Well, I'll consider it. We'll see how consistent I can be over the next couple months, maybe. How about a Telma's Bar restaurant? That would be cool. Now, do I kill these guys by... Do they need to be active, or can I just shoot them? No, definitely not that. They need to be firing on me? Yes. And then they're targetable. But how can I... Whatever. Telma's Bar is one of my favorite Zelda locations, period. I don't know that you can defeat Emos. I think maybe you can defeat them when they're like consistently beaming at you. Like the ones that just have like a steady beam, you can shoot those ones. Like when we get towards the top of the tower. But these ones, probably not. You're right. Ooh, they could have hidden stuff like a passage to the castle by the bar. That would be very cool. Oh my gosh, we have the boss key already? Big key. Okay. Oh. Oh. Hi. I don't want to fight you. I feel so betrayed by them because they let me carry them around the room and then they... Oh, I guess I do have to fight them. Alright. Well, let's try shooting them in the eye. Wow. Who knew? Oh, okay. I understand now. And then you. Double hit? Time for the goat. Is that the boss's name? I can't remember the boss's name. I'm trying to become a bit Zelda tuber, and I lost one today for posting a Pride Month thing. That is so lame. Happy Pride Month, everyone. I have a Pride Month video that I'm probably going to repost this year. It's one of my favorite ones that I've made. And for a long time it was my most viewed video, but I think half of them were like hate watchers. Okay, so these ones I think we can... Yeah, these guys can be shot. There's my best friend, this bird. Should I use my, Lumpy Pumpkin would also be very fun. It's also hard to believe that it's already June. The bird's still... Oh! Okay, well that's a different kind of Beamos. That's not one of the easy ones to fight. Ah! Oh! I keep hitting the wrong button! There goes all my bombs! Yeah, good point. You don't want them watching you anyway. They're lost. And you'll get that subscriber back because I wasn't following you yet and now I will be, so. Oops. Oh, well. I didn't need that fair anyway. I've got grandma's soup. It'll be fine. Right? It'll be fine. Yeah, see, We2D2, you also got Soul. You're gonna get a net positive out of today. Everybody go check out their channel. Imagine a Skyloft themed area. There's just so many great options. So I really hope they're considering it. Okay, anyway, gotta focus on the boss. Chosen one, accept this final challenge. Hate views are still views. That's true. Incopolis with a crust bucket. I haven't played Splatoon, so I'm not familiar with the crust bucket, but I'm here for it. Kind of sounds like Krusty Krab and Chum Bucket all in one. Nice try. This is going pretty well. Goddess has really said catch these hands. So true. Ow! Ouch! Ow! This music goes so hard. I want like a lo-fi version of this to put in one of my videos. I only have 5 arrows left. I think he'll give you more, which is very generous. Ah! Ew! Booger arrows. Ow! Ow! Dungeon game escape rooms, that'd be cool. Ever seen Zelda Explained by Conan? It's just a Sheikah made mech. I have seen that. I think it's a really cool theory. That was way easier than I remember it being. Oh, chosen one. What will now come to pass is tied to your fate, to the path that you have chosen. Go forward with caution. I wish I had the time and focus to do Zeltic level stuff. I feel that. That's why he's the GOAT. Now we need a Cave of Flames roller coaster. Oh, the top of the tower is so cool. Maybe a Garandia one. That's what I was just about to say. Garandia would be a very good roller coaster. Plus, I feel like the Gorons are fun. Underappreciated. Oops. That's not what I want to do. I always wondered how they planned on you ringing this bell if you somehow didn't have a grappling hook. It's a great question. I just came from your Zonai dungeon video. That's one of my favorite videos that I've made. That's the longest one I've made. You realize that if you flip to half of the Mario Kart World map, it's just the Breath of the Wild map. Oh yeah, Skitty Bitty's video. That was an awesome video. I'm here for it. Let the conspiracy start. But how are you gonna have that Mario Kart World map look so much like the Breath of the Wild map and then not have Link as a rider in this game? It seems like a shame. Okay, you have done well, Kokiri. It would seem the gods have acknowledged you to be a true hero. But this does not mean your trials have ended here. Once you take your first step into the world beyond the ring of light you see shimmering in the waves before you, your true trial will begin. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. And then we have Shrine Island, shaped island on the map. No Shrine Island on Shrine Island ×2. They're clearly just out to torture Skitty. Please do the barrier skip. I don't know how to do the barrier skip, unfortunately. I'm not that high level. I also think I'm probably just gonna get the Master Sword and call it a night. Oop. Since last stream went so much longer than I expected. You don't know how to do it either. All you gotta do is ask the barrier nicely. You're probably wondering where we are, aren't you? Unfortunately, there's not enough time for me to explain it to you now. Once you're able to strike down Ganon with the item you obtained from this castle, all will be made clear to you. Trust in my words. See what awaits you in the castle. Okay. Oh, this is so cool how the water is frozen. Except when you're touching it. Still thinks there's a waterfall there. They changed the statue? That's so cool! I love these portraits. Oh my gosh, it's the Saria hero statue! How cool is this? Wow! Well, I wish I could see both in one. Maybe if I go down here. Da-da-da! What does this mean for the Saria lore? I don't know, I guess there's an alternate timeline. Maybe it's Downfall timeline where Link doesn't succeed and Saria has to step in. Okay, Kokiri, I need you to listen for me for a moment. The item you seek is hidden somewhere in the castle. To find it, you must find the entrance to the basement. But that entrance has been blocked by a mighty threshold, firmly sealed to prevent evil from ever gaining access. Do you know where to search and what you must do to open the hidden way? You'll find a clue in the shape of the heraldry near where we arrived at the castle. I know this one. I love that noise. Oop. She quit being the sage of the forest and decided to replace the hero of time after he got too depressed to be a hero anymore. Yeah, that could be it too. No, that's not what I want to do. Call bricks a block for evil. I know, pretty. I mean, it's giving me a little trouble. Why is it not doing what I want? Okay. Not that hard, actually. Boop. Okay. At least this isn't an ice block puzzle. Those are so hard. Okay. There's a comic about this puzzle where Link is like, this is all that was protecting the Master Sword, then cuts to Ganondorf at this puzzle in the fetal position crying because the puzzle's too hard. That's pretty good. Also, I just want to go outside really quick. So cool. Okay. That's what he gets for only relying on brute force. That's why he doesn't have the Triforce of Wisdom. So cool. Let's check it out. I wonder if they changed the stained glass as well. Bye, Baltazar. Thanks for joining. This I gotta see. Oh. He cut me off. I was trying to take a look. Excellent, Kokiri. To perceive such a puzzle and decipher it is no small feat. Sorry, Ganon. Now, take the sword that lies before you. It is none other than the Master Sword, the Blade of Evil's Bane. It is the only sword that can banish Ganon from the world above. Let's see. Who's on the stained glass? It's Link! How cute! So we just switched places. That's so funny. Oh. Okay, can I jump back? Nope. They really, I mean, they really killed it with this mod. There's such attention to detail. I wasn't expecting all that. So is Link a sage? I guess in this mod he is. First I thought I'd have to fight these giant statues. I have a question. Is in the intro of the game, in the legend story part, was Link replaced with Saria? Yeah, they changed the art for that too. I guess for the next stream I could start with playing that at the top. That would have been a rad fight. Very intimidating though. First thing you do with your big fancy sword. Call me disgraced, whatever, but I've never played Wind Waker. Not that I don't want to, but I never had access to it. I know, it's unfortunate that it's been limited for folks who like weren't from the original GameCube or Wii U access, but it's a great game. You got the Master Sword, the legendary blade with the power to repel evil. Once wielded by the legendary hero herself. Oops, that's not what I meant. I keep accidentally pulling out my bombs when I'm trying to hit other buttons. Yay! Whee. so pretty in here when the color's restored. Alright, I guess I have enough time. I'll fight the Moblins and the Darknuts, but then I'm calling it a night. Once we free Hyrule Castle, then we'll be good to go. I think. Have you ever played a Metroid game, Kokiri Theory? I don't think I have personally. I remember watching my dad play the original Metroid Prime on the Wii, and I loved watching it, but I'm not much one for first-person shooter games. I'm not very good at them, but I do love Metroid lore. 10,000 noodles. I didn't know you streamed. Also, why is Link Saria? Because this is Kokiri Theory. We're all about the Kokiri on this channel. You should try to get the heart piece from the auction before you end stream. Nice try, Jones. You can't trick me into doing another auction at the end of the stream. Not today. Okay. I remember when I got this at the time, my GameCube was a birthday present to myself. First system bought with my own money. Pre-ordered when Waker skipped class for a week to complete it at launch. That's so sick. I don't know. I think that's a good role model. Do not put her through mental pain again. Yeah. I'm not ready for the auction again. It's too soon. I remember my first time seeing a Zelda game. I was like 2 years old, and my dad was playing Skyward Sword on Wii. That's so sweet. I also remember watching my dad play I also played Skyward Sword, but I remember my dad really struggling with the motion controls, which was pretty funny to watch. Y'all are making me feel positively ancient. Nintendo refers to Prime as a first-person adventure because it really isn't anything like Call of Duty or Doom where everything's going crazy around you. Yeah, it is different in that way. I'm just more of a swords girl than a guns girl, if that makes sense. Oh my god, your baby. I forgot those young people. Okay, let's not fight with the Darknut sword. I think I might be the only person in history who had no issues with the Skyward Sword motion controls. Consider yourself blessed. Wow, Splatoon turned 10 3 days ago? That's pretty crazy. My first memories were Ocarina of Time on the 64 when it came out. My sister read the guidebook to me. Sweet. Can't believe I'm almost 30. That isn't good. I think we might be the same age, Soul. I'm also almost 30. I'm glad 30 is baby now. Did the same with my nephew on the 3DS. One of my favorite things about Zelda is like the intergenerational component of it. Like, there's so many generations now of people who've played the Zelda games that people are playing it with their kids or even like grandkids at this point. Oh, just got yeeted off the balcony. And he was just one hit away from dying too, which is the funny part. I know the pain of motion controls. I was 8 years old and I was scared of the imprisoned. I actually saw him come out of the TV because I was so scared. Aww. The imprisoned is scary until you realize he just looks like a big avocado with feet. Oops. Ah. Withered old man of 42. That's not withered. Is this the last one? Okay. Ancient Sage. I remember being afraid that Varuda would smash into my room when I was like 6. Oh no. You are a baby. Okay. I'm just gonna take a look at these statues. These are cool. Alright. Well. I think that's a good stopping place for tonight. Yes, 3BLD says, everyone plug your channels before the stream ends. Please feel free to get your information exchanged and it can stay in the live replay chat. How can I, like, angle so she can be in the same frame as the statue? Yeah, nice ending frame. I'm so ancient yet so young that Breath of the Wild was my first Zelda game. Wow. Wind Waker was essentially my first. I'd played some other ones, but this was the first. Really the one that got me hooked on the series, I would say. Think about doing a Discord for community too. Yeah, I'll think about it. I'll say that next week I'm not going to be able to stream because I've got family in town. But perhaps the following week we can follow up with going to the Forsaken Fortress and whatever else comes next. We have Torby Cart, 10,000 noodles. Don't make content. I just annoy people who do. I love that. Thank you for being here. I actually paid to see this is the name of their channel. I make fun of movie trailers and review new releases on channel and blog. That's awesome. I'm definitely gonna have to check you guys out. It's awesome that there were so many, you know, fellow creators in the chat today. Hilarious face, as usual, from our little Kokiri. It was fun hanging out and mostly lurking. Looking forward to more from you. Thank you so much, Joy, for joining and for being my first ever super chat. That was so fun. Jones the Moblin, I do random nonsense. Thank you for joining, Jones. I'm glad we didn't scare you away after last time with that traumatic auction. We should recreate the Chamber of Sages channel, y'all. That's hilarious. Yeah, just put us in the stained glass. That's very cool. But anyway, yeah. Thanks again, you guys, for joining. This was a fun one. Hopefully not too traumatic. I think the only traumatic thing this time was the ropes course from Nico, but we got through it. More auction stream. Maybe next time. Maybe by then I'll have recovered. It'll have been a month. Yeah, I was thinking about that for the Rubik's Cube. Well, thanks again, guys. I think I need to hop off and make some dinner. Because you guys made me too hungry with talk about popcorn and potatoes. But stay tuned to the channel. I'll post when I'm doing my next stream, and I'll see you guys there. So thanks so much, everyone.